Third naman.
Ito, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We would like to welcome you all to this Jayson, our official assessment center for computer hardware servicing technique. So, we all please sit down and relax. I will have some simple information that I need to give you. But before that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Cabatuando, and I am your competency assessor for computer hardware servicing national certification level. So with me right now is my ID. So by the way, with me right now is of course the assessment center manager, Mr. Yanni Pagano, and of course the representative of the SME handling this. So don't you worry, they will speak basically to the proposal, so they're not going to question. So but before we start, we will start a prayer. So before I start, I would like to call on the following to present your admission. And then as you present your admission slip, kindly sign on the attention. Okay. Miss Leilani Castro.
Okay.
Miss Catherine Mateo. Miss First Pawan. Kindly sign on the attention, please. Okay, thank you. I'd like to call Mr. Cruel. You have your admission, please. Mr. Cruel, your signature in the admission slip is different from the signature you have on the attendance sheet. Do you have any other IDs? Can you take a look at it? Thank you. Ms. Cheo, Mr. Pura. Okay, thank you very much. So we have 10 candidates accordingly. I believe you already know why everyone's here, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I believe that everyone wants to take the national assessment for computer hardware servicing. Now, before anything else, I'd like to discuss with you the overview of the qualifications that we need to assess. So, for computer hardware servicing, there will be four competencies that will be assessed for you. And after these four competencies, you will be asked to perform or demonstrate specific skills. You will be asked certain questions to check underlying knowledge based on that particular core competency. And there is an option also for you to take a written examination to further assess you or your knowledge in this particular qualification. So the evidence that will be collected will come from your demonstration, your satisfactory answers to all the questions in the interview, and of course, result of your written test. Okay. Now, if there are some of you who might find it hard actually to understand the instructions, I think we're going to for you. Or for those who are having a hard time understanding the directions and instructions given in some of the task sheets for the job that you will need to perform, please raise your hand because I'm going to make an allowable adjustment for you. So I see that Mr. Who is having a hard time, so I can present the instructions for you for this particular demonstration. Okay. So do you have any questions so far? So by the way, during the assessment, you're not allowed to talk to your the other candidates. You're not also allowed to bring in any other materials aside from the materials provided by of course the assessment center and of course by yours truly. So each and every one of you have a home. Each and every one of you will have your own questionnaires and set of answers. So you're not allowed to cheat and you are not allowed to copy, minimize, of course, making unnecessary sound or unnecessary movement inside or during the duration of the assessment period. Okay. And then I have here with me your competency assessment agreement and self-assessment guide. Okay. So I would like to ask each and every one of you to kindly check and of course indicate your signature for the self-assessment guide. Okay. And then I have here with me your competency assessment agreement. I have your signature on this form, meaning that you are allowing me to assess you and you are allowing yourself to be assessed on the qualifications indicated here for computer hardware servicing entity 2. Meaning, this is the agreement that you are allowing the, of course, the assessor and of course the test representative and the assessment center manager to observe and validate, of course, the result, of course, of your assessment in particular, this particular qualification. So right now, so I'm distributing self-assessment guides. So for you to know what are the quality areas that you need to be assessed in your life. Do you have any questions so far? Question? Okay, if you don't have any questions, I'd like to call the attention of the first 5 candidates starting from I'd like to call Ms. Leilani Camaso, Ms. Mateo, Ms. Nobel, Mr. Cruel, and Ms. Cheyu. Please proceed for this particular area. You'll be taking first the written test. So here are the questionnaires. These are your answer sheets. There are 40 items in the exam. Are only required to administer the exam for 20 minutes. The remaining, Mr. Nukura, Mr. Tobias, Samuel D. and Curtis, and Bea Alonso. Please follow me. You'll be asked to do some demonstration. So these are your tools. Mr. Nukura, Mr. Tobias, are your set of tools. These are your set of tools. These are some of the instructions. So all you need to do right now is actually, based on the computer parts, automatically, please try to assemble the CPU unit and try to boot it, and of course after that, install an operating software for this particular unit. So we'll be given 1 hour to do that. And while you're doing that, I'll be observing how you work so that I will check whether you're following the rules actually in the check. Okay? So do you have any questions so far? Mr. Nukura, what is actually the one that happened in your list? And what's the purpose of your wedding bag? Thank you. At some point, I have one question for Mr. Tobias. What should we do with diagram? What is the right tool, Mr. Nukura, actually in assembling the motherboard? Which tool are you going to use? What is a RAM, Mr. Tobias? We are finished with the examination. Okay, thank you very much. That's the examination. And then after doing that, we're finished with the presentation. So the group of Mr. Nukura will now take the written exam. And the group of Ms. Cheyu is going to get exchange. So the same thing, these are your set of tools. Ms. Cheyu, Ms. Castro. So given the set of tools, kindly assemble the CPU. And of course, after assembling the CPU, try to do the computer and install the entire so given 1 hour to do. For the group of Mr. Nukura and Mr. Tobias, we have 20 minutes to administer the exam. For the item test, please check the correct answer. We'll provide the item sheet and the question. Please do not write anything else. Do you have any questions? That's it. Dito na tayo. Okay. Now we go down to the feedback section. So thank you very much. Thank you. So you may now all go to the other room. Then I'll call you one by one. Please, Miss Castro, please remain. Okay, Miss Castro, I'd like to point out some of your strong points. Okay, number one, you almost perfectly connect that. Very good. And for that, we get a few points for that. So most of the questions that I asked you during the oral question interview, you have satisfactory answer. Very good. And then during the assembly of the CPU and installing the operating system for the installing the operating system software, you actually follow the rules written on the performance sheet. And then, as I can see it during the demonstration, the computer system was able to both the function operating satisfactorily. So, for the core competencies, you're confident, and for now, so I'm going to give you a competent and you're now qualified for a national certification level for computer answers. Congratulations. If you finally call Miss Mateo, okay, Miss Mateo, how was it? Kapag evaluating the result of your examination, you were able to perform well, but actually, the total number of scores needed for you to be competent, for you to have comprehension and knowledge regarding the particular topic is not enough. So I think you should read more on the information sheet and you should go back to that next time. During the oral questioning, I found out that you have a good command of the English language. You were able to answer my questions after discipline in English, so I commend you for that. But actually, some of the questions that I've been asking you, the answers that I would like to listen from you were not actually the answers that really easy for you to have, because I need to know whether you have done it in application. And then during your demonstration, I was checking that the computer or the CPU is not function in that tool. So that's a primary requirement that the computer should function right after you assemble it and operate the software. So by the way, this material, these are these are your rating sheets and these are the evidence that I was able to gather. So for now, it's not yet but you can always go back. So please take note of the areas that you missed, and then when you're ready after 5 months or 6 months, you can always reschedule your test. Now, so that's it. Pero lang same layout. Now, in the case of balikan ko kaya yung Miss kasi Miss Jayson, Miss Castro, kung lagi mapasign din siya, okay. Please sign on this. And by the way, Miss Castro, this is your competency assessment result summary. So after 2 weeks, you can go to our test information office, just bring with your 50 pesos and a passport size picture with white background from the product, so that you can have your national certificate and dignity card also. So this Mateo, this is also your cards. So for now, it's not yet. Actually, may oral questioning. Okay. So, example, ang sabi ng Mateo, hindi ko matanggap, gano'n. Bakit ako bumagsak? Gano'n. Bakit ako bumagsak? Normally, what you're gonna do is actually to show her the to show her the evidence plan. Okay. So the evidence plan and of course the rating sheet. So Miss Mateo, when you are doing the demonstration, I'd like to show you some of the results. So on this particular thing that you need to hook the computer, eventually when I look at it, it's not functioning. So most likely the demonstration stage you were not able to perform, so that's no. Now asking you a question, while you're wearing the wristband, you told me it's attachment of sensory. So after the wristband is actually for understanding for you to and then during the time you are assembling, you are handling some of the parts the wrong way. Because you might damage small components, so we were not able to perform. For that particular reason, because these are the evidence that's being required for the competency, and if most of the answers are no, so we can give you a competence mark for that. Because these are all based on the competency part. And the result also of your written test is, of course, not sufficient enough for the total scores that we need for you to pass on that particular exam. Question? Everyone. So normally, para maging safe kayo, bago umalis yung candidate, automatically, papilapan nyo lahat yung mga rating sheet na ginawa nyo. Ibig sabihin na they're amenable to that was their rate and that's their performance during the assessment. And then issue the cards. And then mention to them when they're going to go to the test supervisor office to take the exam. Actually po, everybody is given a performance checklist. Pansin niyo, the questions will cover an example of observe carefully the specified time limits provided in the assessment package. And give them an hour to assemble that and within 20 minutes to take the examination. Then, translate written and verbal instructions from English into local dialect as needed. I mentioned that when we were responding part to understand the instruction in English, I was able to make allowed to translate it to him. The next one is allow the candidate to raise questions before the start of the assessment. If we're allowed, I was able to ask them if they had any questions. Next, start the assessment area during the start. Stay at the assessment area during the start. I was here. Now, stop the candidate asking in minutes. Now, the next questions that might most probably Ma'am Gabriela will ask you, Ma'am Fidela will ask you during the assessment. What if there's an imminent danger flag? So automatically you have to stop. Okay? You have to stop the assessment of that particular candidate. And of course, by stopping that, you have to inform the assessment center manager also that you are stopping that particular candidate. There's an imminent danger. Next, if there's fire going on, or there's safety issues going on in the building, automatically stop the assessment, inform the assessment manager that we will no longer continue if it's not no longer safe for you, inform the candidate. Now, record the details of evidence collected and make judgment about the candidate's competence based on collected evidence. So, normally, you collect the evidence by using the rating sheet. Okay. So, first question, example, while you're roaming around, while the students is having demonstration, what you should do as an assessor. So, normally, you observe and you record that on the rating sheet. Because the rating sheet will serve as the evidence plan that after you are observing them based on the guidelines. You're not just observing them just because you just want to observe them. You are observing them based on approved guidelines, the competency standard, and regulations, everything, that these are the things that they need to perform. So, by just watching them, you should know that. Please check to show if evidence is demonstrated. Use the PPE properly, maintain the computer system. So, looking at her, she doesn't wear a wristband. After she's wearing a slipper, she's not wearing a personal protective equipment. So that's no. Okay. So the first question will be, where are you going to record that rating sheet? So that this will be your evidence. Actually, and this will be the one you will show this one actually to the candidates when giving feedback. Okay. Now, what is the next one? Provide feedback on the outcome of the assessment. Clear and constructive feedback on the assessment decision. As you can see, I don't use the word unfortunate, I'm very sorry, you failed. No, I don't use that. Positive feedback should be constructive at first. Although the student is not yet competent in that particular area, you should boost their morale. And you should motivate them, okay? Even though you're giving them a not yet competent part. So what's the proper thing to do? mention the strong points. Eventually, there will be a strong point that the candidate was able to perform. But it's not sufficient for you to give them a competent mark because the evidence you gathered is not enough. And his or her performance is not sufficient for him to get a competent mark. Are we clear on that? Okay. So for now, I'd like to mention your strong points. Your command of English language is very good. Very, you move very fast. Your handwriting is very nice. So I saw you like this. But for now, the result of your written test, although you score well, but it's not enough for the total score that we need. For now, you were able to answer some of the questions, but the answers to the questions were not actually the ones we required, or actually the standard answers. We're looking for standard answers to that. And then for the demonstration, you yourself, you know that your computer is not functioning. So the primary criteria is that after assembling the computer, it needs to work. And then, because it didn't work, we're not able to operate this software, and we're not able to demonstrate that. So for now, please take note of the following areas that you've missed, so that the next time you're just going to study those areas that you missed. But all in all, for now, it's not even complicated. See? Ganun lang po kasi. Now, before you go, I'd like you to sign on the rating sheet. The evidence plan, di ba kung nagsasign kayo? Actually po, mali ang ginawa sa inyo ng assessor nyo eh. Ginawa ng assessor nyo, page 2, pirma lahat, no. Normally po, pinipirmahan po natin yun right after all the evidences are gathered. Di po ba? Right after all the oral questioning is finished because, kasi talaga yun, yes, paano if you did not perform? So, paano bubrahin yun? So, real time po dapat talaga yun. It should be real time. It should not be signed before. Kasi sa rating sheet eh. Tapos po naman, nag-orientation pa, nakachat na lahat. Pinadaya po kayo ng assessor. Yun po yung mga assessor na hindi dapat lang marino. Diba? If you're an assessor, real time po yun. So you're gonna sign this, ibig sabihin, once the candidate sign it, they already agreed to your decision. Diba? Yun siya. And then you issue them the cards. Okay? So what else? Automatically, you're going to submit everything now to, of course, to coordinate with the assessment center manager. Tapos so summary, you're going to have to bring everything to test that. So you need at least 1 week or 2 weeks before getting your national certification because TESDA needs to record it to the registered workers, separate things like that. Okay? You have any question? Ganun lang. Tagal lang ako because I was training. Yes, sir.
Pare, ang gumawa na bilang assessor,
no, okay, very good question. As an assessor, you're not allowed to teach the candidate. You are there to assess the candidate, not to guide the candidates how to do it. Because it's different. So when you assist the candidates in actually accomplishing the task, you're no longer an assessor. You are a trainer. Take note. Kasi napag-aralan na nila yan. The reason why they're making an assessment is because they actually had a training prior to that. So you're not allowed. Kasi talaga, sir, paano po ito? No, because complete tools, complete working equipment, you're not allowed to teach them. Take note, you're only to assess them. Very good question. What else? Question? So because you have the analysis. Actually, wala na po tayo pinag-usapan ng workshop layout sa atin. Because that's part of watching already, that's part of the use.
So, parang two different activities.
No, because if the assessment package actually requires the completed exam. Because there are assessment packages that there are only two components. Example, for office, sometimes you don't have a written exam. Right? For office, you don't have a written exam. But you have to demonstrate or answer a question or pick a question.
So, what we have demonstrated class is that
Most people think the test package. Most test packages is like this. Most test package comprises of the following components. Number one, written text. There's a written exam component. In the exam. Next, there might be a demonstration component. The next one is an interview. In my case, while they're doing that, so I'm getting two birds in one stone. Meaning, while observing the demonstration, I'm asking them so that they will know. You know what the problem with a lot of CHS students right now? They know how to do it, but they don't know how to explain it. So something they work hard and they can meet the problem. Okay, so automatically tell me what you're doing right now. So in the case of food and beverage services, okay, even the tools and the materials, I want you to set this table for a Russian or English or Russian service. Okay, so while you're doing that, automatically you can ask them questions. How many inches should be the show plate from the edge of the table? Okay, so where should be the proper location of the spoon and the fork? So this 10 glass is for one particular beverage. So this one and this one. Why do we need to have show plates? Ganon. Tatanungin mo siya. Okay. What is this setup? Okay. So tatanungin mo siya, what is this utensil for? This one is used for what? Where is the salad fork? Can you locate it? Okay, where is the soup spoon? Diba? Where is the dessert fork? Okay, where do you put the bread? Diba? Minsan, sa food and beverage, minsan, itanong, what should come first? The butter or the bread? Question yun sa totoong assessors. Example, if you're serving, diba, normally with butter and bread, what should be served first? The butter or the bread? What? Why? Why we used to serve the butter first before the bread? No, because we have to let the butter sink into what unspreadable state before serving the bread. Kasi normal ang bread, mainit yan eh. So kung yung, kasi di ba pag serve sa restaurant, dyan, yung dyan nakalagay yan sa ice pot, di ba? So matigas yan. So you serve first the butter, and then here comes the bread, kasi the bread will be hot, so automatically, nasa spreading state na yun yan. Now, why are there two sets of stem glasses here? So, what you, pwede ko rin sa FNB, anong tawag sa stem glass na ito? Hindi lahat ng kopita, di ba? Hindi lahat ng goblet, di ba? What is the difference between a wine flute and a wine glass, di ba? What is the difference between a champagne glass, di ba? Kasi may difference kayo, hindi po ba? Yung siya. So, pwede kayo, habang nag-demo sila asking questions, so that, kasi sa sobrang dami ng 10 yan, di ba? Mauubusan ka ng oras, baka maghapon ka na nag-assess. Yung siya. So you buy them. Okay? You buy them accordingly. So some are taking written test, some are taking demonstration. Okay? Question. Nakalagay din dito, record the assessment outcome using the prescribed rating sheet. Make sure the report or rating sheets are properly signed by him and the candidate. And those assessment results to the assessment center manager and prepare recommendations of national certificate or certificate of competency that's the issues of marks. Are there any questions so far? Question? Dear teachers? Very easy, right? Very easy. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to General Dexter's College. By the way, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Professor Jayson Cabatuando, and this is my ID. I'm your competency assessor for Computer Hardware Servicing NCT for today. So I have two lovely ladies with me right now. So I have Ms. Ann Curtis and Ms. Bea Alonso. The latter is acting from Texas Provincial Office. The other one is from GJC, is acting to be the Assistant Center Manager. They're not going to assess you, they're just here to observe you. So we need something or I need something from them. Most likely I have to get their attention. Before anything else, I'd like to call the attention of the following. As you call the name, please pass your admission slip and then sign the attention. Is Karen Mateo? Thank you. That's it. So all you know are 10. So I'd like to give you a brief description regarding the assessment procedure for today. The reason why you're here, you want to have a national certificate, right? And you need that. Some of you are trainers, some of you will be working. Okay. So you will be assessed definitely on the top 5 years competency. So I have 4. And I think you already knew that, right? Because you had training prior to this assessment, correct? Yeah, okay. So I think this is going to be very easy for you. What I'm going to do today is actually assess you based on the things you've learned from your training institution. It's just a validation. of the word assess. Meaning, I just need to know whether you really know that. Okay. So there are three components: our questioning or interview, demonstration, and the written exam component. It will be recording. Any questions so far? None. Okay. Would you like to take a break?
Yes.
So everybody take a break right now. Okay. So after that, I'll be grouping you now. So anyway, go back. So I have you with me. Your competency assessment agreement is signed during the time you apply for assessment. So meaning you allow us, you actually to conduct this particular assessment for you. Okay, on the following opportunities: basic, common, and of course, which is the most special one is the core competence. Okay. So for now, I'd like you to sign on the self-assessment guide. Okay, so you will know what are the following things that you need to do. Okay. So are you ready? Questions so far? So I don't understand English. Okay. So let me make it along with about this. Can I do the instruction for you about this? Okay, Mr. Kurang. Ito ang inyong mga tools. Okay. Familiar ka naman sa mga tools na natin natin. Video, sample lang natin bukin para pumatch. And after that, we have the software. Once it boots, insert that on the drive. Okay, can you take it with the drive? Okay, insert it and then try to do it. Allowable adjustment. Allowable adjustment. In the case example of Mr. Samuel B, so I think you can walk, but basically automatically. I can bring you the written example of this, but please don't move it. Anyway, I will say PWD. So I can bring you the written test. Now, on your particular area, I can bring in the tools of that particular area. That's an allowable access. Okay? So, do's and don'ts, especially in the chat. We are allowed here. No eating. So, I hope you took your okay? You're not allowed to cheat and talk to your candidates while you were demonstrating. Okay? This is a very carefully told instruction that I will give you. Any questions so far? Final reactions? 9. Okay, candidates number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, follow me. Start with your written test. You have 20 minutes for the items. You have your answer sheets, and your question is not write anything out of the questionnaire. Please choose the letter of the test answer. Please write your name on the answer sheet. So I'll give you 20 minutes. You pass the paper now and please follow. For the next group, please follow me. Sorry, and first week, everybody got the same tools just like one another. So you have 1 hour. Build the CPU, put it, and solve operating. So that. Later on, while you're doing that, I'll be asking you some questions regarding what you're doing and wants to know whether you really know the position. Last. You have to show that you're really okay? What is the perfect evolution memory? Passion essentially? No. Okay, passion essentially. It's a very nice passion essentially. Oh, that was that. Then we laugh. Okay? Question. Let's start with you now. Questions? You have yourself set right. I gave you for free. And B, it's actually on the left. Yeah, there is a way to see it there. There are points 1 to 8 there. No one will do that. So you do that. Why don't you do everything? So you can focus on any demonstration. Part of the demonstration for Airbnb is okay, giving all the materials, okay, fill up the trolleys. Fix the trolleys. Diba? How is all of you? Now, during the assessment test, what naman din talagang tao? It's just you and the other. Because you're the imaginary friend. So it's all about you. They don't care. They don't give a fuck whether you want to do demonstrate, you want to do dance. As long as it's part of it. It's part of the learning. Wala ka pa kailan kung hindi ka nagawin ka ito. Kaya gano'n ka, sabi mo, so chances lang yung puro mga. So chances is good at governance, okay? Pero yung sabi ko, okay, students writing materials, okay? Now, let's do now wine pairing. Which wine best fits the following food? Okay. Okay, so candidate number one, number one, candidate number one, I want you to demonstrate. I will guess, and I'm going to take the first time in the rest. Okay, the time starts. So, let's do the order to take for 5 people. 5 people can demonstrate, but 1 people can only demonstrate for the guess. Just instead, if you're white, that is only done by 1 handful. The more you make things complicated with this, the more you can get overconfident. So, table setting down, table setting down. So, table setting down, not a problem with the table setting down, help me. So, there's a question about it. Okay. Next, any other questions? You only have 10 minutes to perform the entire thing, right on this time. I only have 10 minutes. And I only have 5 minutes. Tumagal ako for 30 minutes because I'm explaining the questioning. 10 minutes. Okay? Question. The performance checklist conducting competence assessment is uploaded in the FB site. So it's for everybody. So meaning, kahit yun na yan. So whenever there will be question, kahit yun na yung sagutin. Kunyari ang tanong, how am I going to make sure that the candidates approve of your decision making? So what is the proof that they accepted? That their signature on written sheet. Diba? Very shy. Okay? O, ano na ang pag-feedback? Kasi may tanong ko, paano ko bibigyan yung feedback? Palaging tanong nyo. It should be positive and constructive. Never say, unfortunately, I'm sorry. That's it. As much as possible, try to measure the strong points. Pero it's not efficient. It's not enough for the moment. So now, it's not confident. We can always go back. You know it. You know what? You can always go back. It's a benefit. So the next time, you might nail it. Diba? Kanina, ako kasi isa ko noon. Yung gama ko noon, sabi ko you're very good in this, have very good command in English, and your information are chronologically ordered, and you have this personal relationship with your tourists. You know what? You nailed it. Ganon! Diba? Sabi ng assessor, ang sabi ng assessor, pakalahat na ako opisina, dapat ngayon natin inakas para mabilis na. Oo. Let's not restart. Nandun siya. Nagaganap yan sa 4 ng hapon. December 13. Diba nung I did it 13? Gumraduate ako ng December 12, December 13, nagkaroon ng assessment. Talagang biglaan yun, walang review. Gumraduate kami ng December, tapos kami ng December 11, gumraduate kami ng December 12, bigla may i-assess ng December 13. How was that? Diba? Yun ang pangaglan nga. So, dapat confident kayo. Tapos pinag tinanong ko, may material, ano ba mga material? Kung pala di mo pwede mag-demonstrate para makapag-gather yung skills. Ano ba pwede mo ipa-demonstrate? Yes. So, why parents suggest examine? Yung siya. So, basahin mo. Diba? Sa CHS, ano ba pwede? Networking. Diba? Ano ba pwede perform? Networking. Ano pa? Troubleshooting. So, give me a specific troubleshooting. Diba? Most likely, mobile area networks. Basic troubleshooting. Ganon. Diba? Also, for office, ano mga pwede dapat web. So, automatic working guest. Telephone conversation po. So, when asked after the guest, the candidate will ask as a reservation officer. So, there are these 2 options. A walk-in client and the one making reservations over the phone. The demonstrations would be check-in and check-out procedures. Or most likely conduct a night audit. I can get an exam and probably post transactions, date transactions for conducting a night audit. Yes? For some bookkeeping, preparing a trial balance. And oral questioning on what are the title of the accounts. We should be moved to the right, and we should be at the left. Kasi ang sabi nila, debit and credit. Credit to your right, credit to your left. Is that correct? Parang gano'n. Yun siya. Questions, Mateo?
Can we ask the candidates to do 2 or 3 tasks?
This is actually indicated on the test package.
Just the package.
Yes, nasa rating sheets nyo. Hindi ko sa inyo, now we need to do is P-R-I-N. The wing, I'll show you a sample. The wings. So, only book people doesn't have anything on that sa floor office kasi wala doon eh. So, the rating sheet is uploaded on the FB site. All you need to do is not look at it but have to think, print. Okay, because from here you're going to see what are the particular things they need to demonstrate and what are the questions that you need to ask. You're not going to ask anything that you don't know. I have provided everything for you. What's your problem? I have provided everything for you. What is your problem? No, I was just joking because I was online. Hi everybody, those watching over the DMC, I'll see you on the next one. So we'll be performing live in San Francisco here. You have any questions so far? Great. Hi. So I want to meet my friends. They're live right now. I think they're watching because they want to meet Rob Tobias. Sir Redentor de la Cruz, the Vice President. Sorry, I wasn't able to go to the fiesta. This was very interesting. So anyway, questions so far? Are we clear?
Yes.
That's it. Let's
But
move.
we cannot perform it. Oh my God.
Ready na po. Like the first part. When are you ready? So your attention will be tomorrow. So.
Once we saw na